Alright guys, I'm trying to make an update video here. It's been a long time. It's a beautiful day here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, January 17th. Got a lot to go over. I'm trying to keep it short and sweet. Start over here. I bought myself 99 K 2500 GMC crew cab short bed. Nothing real special except they're hard to come by. Traction bars on it. I have new wheels and tires to go on it. Try to move on to the next thing pretty quick. My last update video talked about building a truck, helping my buddy build a truck. You can see the blue one sitting down there. That's the one that we were talking about. Plans have changed. He came across this 87 K20 that my buddy had. He was trying to sell. So he picked it up, and it's got 350, 4-speed, 205. So we talked about it and figured that this would be the better build base for his mud truck. So we'll go over this real quick. Front end's completed almost. Front springs are on. U-bolts are on. Steering's on. These are my old springs. So this is sitting at 10 inches of lift. No body lift. These are 40-inch boggers on 16.5 by 12 Bart Super Trucker wheels. Open differential in the front, 456 gears. To finish the front, we need brake lines, and then worry about drive shaft. The rear has not been completed yet. We are ready to tear it out. We have his rear in here. Has 456s in it. We just put a Detroit mechanical locker in it yesterday. Disc brakes needs repainted because it was going to go under his blue truck. We had it ready to go under the blue truck. We have 56-inch springs sitting here. So we're going to run a shackle flip with 56-inch springs. So we'll put the shackle flips on opposite sides. We'll have an easy inch, and then we're going to throw it together like that and see what kind of lift we have before we decide on blocks or any further whatever we're going to do in the future. We'll have to decide after we get there. Well, while I'm over here, these are my wheels I'm putting on my 99. Nothing special. They're 16.5s with 33s. Spent a good bit of time trying to clean them up. We'll go down here and look at my 89. Some of you will hate me for this. Some of you, I don't know. You can feel the way you want to feel. The 89 is going to be no more. I didn't get 52-inch front springs. I ended up getting 12-inch lift springs, custom made. They flex fairly well compared to the Super Lift 10-inch. Only other thing that changed is I redid my Panhard bar. It's now solidly welded to the frame, or the axle, I'm sorry. Nothing else really changed. The front now has Detroit True Track, all new bearings and stuff in there. Rear axle's still the same. Now the reason I'm moving on, my frame right there on the spring hanger, it's cracked in 2 spots on this side. It's pulling off completely on this side. It's fixable, but the way I looked at things is, you see my rocker here is falling apart, my bed's falling apart, it's pretty rough underneath here. I can either spend a lot of time and money fixing the frame, building the frame up, hoping that it holds, and then taking the time and the money to fix the body again. Instead, I had an opportunity to buy a truck, and I did. It's not here yet. It's at my buddy's garage. We gotta pull the drivetrain out of it. It's a crew cab. It's a 91, but it's a square body. Crew cab, long bed, 1-ton 4-wheel drive with 410 axles under it. I'll be pulling those axles out, putting my axles in because they're decently built. They still need a little work, but they're better off than stock axles. The front suspension, everything on the front's getting swapped over. Steering, suspension, Panhard bar. On the rear, I'm gonna go over that in a second here when we take a look at my dad's truck. So we're gonna start walking up that way. The plan with the square body build is I'm gonna shorten the frame, make it a short bed, so it's a little nicer on trails. I want to get a 6.0 LS motor for it. Nothing crazy for now. I can always build it in the future. Gonna get a 2-wheel drive transmission to run to my Divorce 205 that I picked up. Gonna upgrade the yokes on that and upgrade the yokes on whatever transmission I get. It'll either be a turbo 400 or I'll try to get a 4L80 and do a manual body in it, so I don't have to worry about electronics. We'll go in here, look at my dad's truck, tell you what I want to do at the rear. This is my dad's 87 Chevy that he's currently building also. More of a restoration than a build. Already has the front end lifted. These are 7-inch off-road design custom leaf springs. The off-road design, heavy-duty upper shackle mount and shackles. Off-road design steering. Steering brace kit, which I have all that in a box ready to go on my crew cab when I get it home. He has a 1-inch body lift. He also has, they started tearing his rear axle apart yesterday. He also has rear off-road design springs that'll work with a shackle flip. Now the plan I had for my crew cab, to run a short bed on a crew cab, you need to take, or a short bed on a long bed frame, you have to take 14 inches out of your frame. I'm going to cut it diagonally. Before I even get to that, to do the rear suspension and use my 63-inch leaf springs. I did some measurements yesterday, rough measurements. Center of the axle on the stock square body is here. Center of the shackle mount is here. To run a 64-inch spring and keep the axle centered where it is, I have to move the rear shackle mount, center rear shackle mount to here, which makes it a little difficult to mount a bumper, but I'll probably just run a roll pan. And then to do the front, I'm going to knock these rivets out, knock the rivets out of the support brace down here, and marked it on the frame. The center of the front of the spring will need to be about here. And I'm going to get all the rear suspension done first, and then I'm going to hack the frame, slide it together, weld it, plate it inside at least, might plate it outside also. This cross brace will then be up here. Probably going to tie these two together, add a third one on the bottom, probably out of 2x2, and plate it into the frame so it's all one piece. I'm also going to do a few more up through the front, build a real strong brace for my divorce transfer case, add some braces in through here, probably do a 4x4 brace here and a 4x4 brace here, tie them together, build a drop off of that, build a custom hitch. I'm not looking to tow with the truck, I'm just looking for something strong to be pulling out and maybe winching with. This truck here will have, there's 37-inch newer style military tires out front. That's going on this. He's also doing a mild motor build. Try to get this done before my camera dies. Doing a mild motor build. Nothing crazy, keeping the throttle body. Try to keep videos coming, guys. I haven't had a whole lot of off-road footage to really share with you, so I'm not going to take the time to make a video that's not really worth anything. I'll try to keep updates coming in. I know it's been a long time. If you want to come to my house and videotape for me, you're more than welcome to. Try to keep some things going in the future here, especially with the truck build. It's a little easier to get footage of when stuff's actually happening. It's been kind of slow this past year. But if you have any questions, you can find me on Facebook. My YouTube name is my real name, so you can find me on Facebook, message me. Make sure when you message me that you say something about a truck, or I'm just going to ignore it because I think you're just some random person. You can follow me on Instagram at Monster89Chevy. Ask me questions there. I'll try to get back to you. Might not always catch messages and comments. So, hope to have another video up in the next few months. Try to keep you guys in the loop here. So, take it easy.